Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another banger video of this series where we're learning easy Spanish phrases. So today we're going to be learning easy Spanish phrases, and if you remember last video we learned about the numbers from 1 to 20. And this is just easy ones. This isn't actually like a full-on conversation type ones. These are just ones you will need or encounter people saying in when you talk to a Spanish-speaking person at a Spanish-speaking country. And also, with each phrase, I will provide a scenario that in which you might use that phrase just for imagination. And definitely, guys, if there's one thing I want you to know, these videos are totally legit, and I research all of this by myself. Also, I am learning with you, so please do correct me in the comments if I make any mistake. Thank you so much, and with that, we'll continue in the video. So imagine you're at a bus station, or you need to get to the bus station, and you don't know where it is, but you're in a Spanish-speaking country, let's say España. And you meet somebody, but they don't know English, so you can't say where is the bus station, as they would not understand. So, in Spanish, this phrase, where is the bus station, is said as ¿Dónde está la terminal de autobús? Here you would say autobus, but in Spanish it's pronounced as autobús. So let's say it again. ¿Dónde está la terminal de autobús? And if you want to be plural, you could say autobuses. Let's get right on to the next slide. Now imagine you are in need of help and you're still in a Spanish-speaking country. Let's just say España again. Now you're in need of help and you need it fast. So, you can't say, "Can you please help me, please, someone?" So, if you're in a Spanish-speaking country or speaking to someone who speaks Spanish, you would say, for the phrase, "Can you help me, please?" ¿Puedes ayudarme, por favor? Let's say it again. Say it with me, guys. ¿Puedes ayudarme, por favor? So, if we took out the please, it would just be ¿Puedes ayudarme? But por favor adds respect and kindness. That way, they're more inclined to help you than just walk away ignoring you. By saying por favor, you're also adding a bit of respect. If you just said ¿Puedes ayudarme?, you would just be saying, "Can you help me?" And you would say, "Can you help me?" to one of your family members, friends. You wouldn't add the please, but the please is for outsiders. So people you don't know, you would say ¿Puedes ayudarme, por favor? And if you want help from friends or family, if you're being nice, kind, and respectful, you would add the por favor. And if you're just talking normally and need a bit of help, you would say ¿Puedes ayudarme? Let's say it again, guys. ¿Puedes ayudarme, por favor? Next slide, guys. Let's go. And this is a common phrase in school. So let's say your teacher is teaching some complicated math subject like quadratic equations, and you don't understand. Well, since you attend Spanish school, you wouldn't say, "I don't understand, Mrs. Let's just say her name is Mrs. Bellino. I don't understand, Mrs. Bellino." You wouldn't say that. You would say, "No entiendo, Miss Bellino," or "Señora Bellino. No entiendo, Señora Bellino." You would say that. And if you're just saying, "I don't understand," you would say, "No entiendo." Let's move on. So imagine you're at a birthday party or in a mall, and you're new to the area, and you need to go to the restroom. Well, you're in a Spanish-speaking country, you need to go to the restroom, and you can't say where is the restroom. So I would encourage you to pause the video and try and to figure out how to pronounce the Spanish version of this, as it is a bit of a tough one, and I would encourage you to pause the video right now. So you would pronounce this as ¿Dónde está el baño? Most American people would just say bano because, well, that is technically how you pronounce it in America. But in Spanish-speaking countries, you would say ¿Dónde está el baño? It's baño, not o. It's baño. This means where is the bathroom? So you wouldn't say ¿Dónde está baño? That is where is restroom. That's what babies or people just learn how to speak say. You would say ¿Dónde está el baño? The L means the, which is why you would hear it a lot of times when you're saying the lavatory, the cafe, like anything like that. And let's say you traveled to a Spanish-speaking country and you want to get a gift for your grandniece, son, or anybody, and you don't know how much something costs because it doesn't list the price tag. So let's say you want to purchase a I Love España hat. Then you would ask, if you were in America, you would ask how much does this cost? And they would say $50, which is pretty expensive for a hat if I'm not lying. But anyways, in Spanish you can't say that. So you would say, ¿Cuánto cuesta este? Which means, how much does this cost? Let's say it again. ¿Cuánto cuesta este? They would say $20, which is $20. You got it. Which is what we learned last video, or they would say $5. $5. Not expensive at all, but 50? Too much. Anyways, let's go right on. Here's one you would use all the time. If you meet new people, you would ask, "Hi, how are you?" Well, in Spanish, you can't say that because they're Spanish speaking. So you would say instead, Hola, ¿cómo estás? Then the return answer would be, Muy bien, I am good. ¿Y tú? How about you? So, hi, how are you is, Hola, ¿cómo estás? So let's imagine you don't understand something on the map because you are new there and you meet someone Spanish speaking. Well, then, you can't say, can you show me on the map, please? Then you would say, ¿Me puedo mostrar en el mapa? Remember, L means the, confused between mappe and map. This would mean, can you show me on the map? So imagine they said, to the right. Well, then you would ask, ¿Me puedo mostrar en el mapa? That would mean, can you show me on the map? Then they would show you on the map if they were nice. So here's how a normal Spanish conversation would go. First, you would say, Hola. And then they would be like, instead of saying hola, this person is saying, ¿Dónde está terminal de autobús? And before I go on, let's say you are the cab driver. So you would go hola to them. And then they would say, ¿Dónde está terminal de autobús? And you would say, a la derecha. And they would say, gracias. And then you would say, de nada. And then they would say adios. And then you would type in adios. So pause the video right here and try to figure out what each of those means in English before I tell you. Okay. The first one means hola, which means hello. And the second one, ¿Dónde está terminal de autobús? It means, where is the bus stop? The third one, a la derecha. We didn't learn this. That was actually a trick, which one you should maybe know if you do know a little bit of Spanish. Sorry, if you do know a little bit of Spanish, but it means to the right. Then they would say gracias, which means thank you. And then you would say de nada, which means you're welcome. So if you know gracias, you should have known de nada because after thank you, you would say you're welcome. And then adios. They would say bye. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Remember, practice is the only way to get better, so definitely practice. And I wish all I'm asking for this video is to get to 20 likes and at least 5 subscribers, new subs, and I will post another video like this one with a face reveal. So please do subscribe and definitely practice and you'll get better. I promise you that.